What is going on, guys? It's Ben here, bringing you another Clash Royale video. In today's video, we are back over 4,000 trophies. There is how many days left in the season? I can't find it. 5 days, 8 hours left in the season, so we're gonna be pushing a little bit further. You can see my highest I've ever been is 4,049. I'm 100% positive we can get like over that for sure. So, with that being said, you can see I have all these gold chests here. I'm gonna wait till they're all openable, if that's a word. I don't really know. But yeah, it took a while to get all those, so we're gonna open those maybe tomorrow's video, the video after that, so that'll be pretty cool. See if we get anything exciting from those. Just gotta wait for them to get finished opening, if that makes sense. I'm still using the same battle deck: Royal Giant, Princess, Hog Rider, whatever all these are, skeletons, minions, or goblins, lightning spell. Lightning spell has been clutch for me, and I'll talk about this a little bit later, and it's probably gonna be a very powerful card in the cannon. So I'm gonna show you guys 2 replays, and we're gonna get into a live battle. Hopefully we get a victory, because we're at 4,002, and hopefully we don't lose the live battle, but anything's possible, so let's get right into the first replay. Okay, right up here, we're going up against Indirect. You can see right off this opening hand, he has a Sparky. So you're gonna see some Sparky gameplay here, and you're gonna see a little bit, I guess, a little bit ways to counter the Sparky. Okay, right off the bat though, dropping the Royal Giant, we don't even care, we're just saying, yo, what's up? Dropping the Royal Giant, he drops the Sparky right away. I could have, looking back at this right now, I should have waited till I had 6 elixir and then lightning spelled his Sparky, because that probably would have almost killed it, and then it would have made it very, very easy to take out, but I wasn't thinking. So I had to drop my cannon to take care of the barbarians. The cannon is actually super strong at taking out barbarians, and then I zap the Sparky and the princess so my goblins can take out Sparky, and then we don't have to worry about him. So he doesn't have a lot of health, so the goblins can tear through him to zap him, and then he has to recharge and really can't shoot. But yeah, guys, like, the cannon is a monster against barbarians. I feel like that's one of the hardest cards I have to deal against, and just dropping like the cannon, like to stop a Hog Rider, barbarian push, or anything, and then I use like the minion or this like level 1, or not level 1, the 1 elixir skeletons to distract the barbarians from getting to my cannon. Then the cannon and tower usually just take it out. So we actually take his tower out there while I was explaining that, but drop the princess to stop the wave of the stuff. I felt like I was gonna get a lot of tower damage down, and I forgot the wizard actually, because I don't go up against many wizards right now, and I forgot the wizard actually is, if you touch him, will destroy anything in waves. So he destroyed the goblins. Right here though, we're sitting pretty comfortable. My tower is pretty much full health. He does drop his barbarians. Right here you'll probably see it. I drop the cannon, and then we use skeletons to kind of like drag some of the barbarians. Well, only one to get the princess this time, but it drags some of the barbarians away, so it gives enough time for the tower and the cannon take it out. And I'm still so jealous, man. He's a level 11 and he's level 13 barbarians. I'm still stuck on level 12. I definitely got to get tuned to that. Let me know if you guys want to see some more chest opening videos in the near future. Like, I'm thinking about doing one in a couple days from now after I do the gold, get all those golds opened up. Right here, I lightning spell the. Oh, this is what I want to talk about. I'm talking really fast right now though. So with the, you guys know tomorrow the balance changes, the updated balance changes are coming out, and yes, the Royal Giant's getting a little bit of nerf. I still think he's going to be very, very strong. I'll talk about this after though, after Sparky comes down here. So I was like, yo, I got to lightning spell something just to stop some of his pushes, because we got to get rid of that giant, and Sparky does get a shot off, but that's okay. I zapped him after to destroy him, and the princess does go down. But yeah, so with the nerf to the Royal Giant, I still think people are going to be playing him. The nerf to the, whatever you want to call it, elixir collector, I think is gonna be pretty big, because now you could almost kill an elixir collector by just lightning spelling it, but now you pretty much can be able to completely wipe out that building with 1 lightning spell. So yeah, I'm pretty sure like lightning spell is gonna be key, and then maybe not a lot of people are gonna be running elixir collectors, because you can completely shut that down and get tower damage, and or get like another hit on something else, or even if they have double elixir collectors right next to each other, lightning spell both of those and get tower damage. So, or even like a spawner building. So I feel as though that little nerf to the elixir card is going to be pretty big. That was just one replay, and we got the victory there, but let's move into the next. So these last 2 battles though that I'm showing you guys were like the last 2 replays that got me to 4,000 trophies. I still have like 5 days, and no, I'm not farting. That's my new chair, or not my new chair, my old chair that's broken. I'm getting a new one soon. Well, I have 2 chairs. They're both, I think I explained this already in a video, but they're like $50 chairs. Got them at Shopco, like, I don't know, 8 months ago, and they're both cracked already and both suck. But yeah, I'm gonna need to get a new one. I'm pulling one off a little bit there. We'll go down there. Okay, so here's a huge push of barbarians and everything like that. So the barbarians are going on my tower. Drop the skeletons just to distract so my tower does not take any damage. And I think it's worth it right there. We stopped his push, and no tower damage really to us, and we got a lot of tower damage on him. So this whole time though, when he dropped that goblin barrel, not goblin barrel, the goblin hut, I was thinking like, should I lightning spell this? Should I not lightning spell it? Should I lightning spell it? Should I not? I probably should have right off the start, but I don't know. I was waiting to see if he would drop his elixir collector like right next to it, but he actually dropped it on the other side, so I was like, oh, okay. Guess we can't do that. So he dropped it smart. Right here, the Royal Giant's pushing up. I don't really know what he had for defensive buildings just yet, so I dropped my Hog Rider. This is where, well actually I think he dropped the cannon first. I just wasn't paying attention. But either way, Royal Giants get some decent tower damage, but he's got a lot of spear goblins incoming, so at least I have my princess to take care of like all of them if she would actually shoot, which she did. Got rid of most of them. And he's using his fireball to take out my princess, which is okay, but he's getting some tower damage on there, so that's something I have to keep in mind. Because once he hits like double elixir, there's gonna be a lot of spear goblins that I'm gonna have to deal with. So I dropped my Royal Giant here. He drops an elixir collector in the middle. That would probably make my Royal Giant and Hog Rider go to that, so that's gonna be pretty tricky to get by. Right here, I have my lightning spell up. I thought about lightning spell it once again, but I was just waiting to see what he drops, and I actually do lightning spell it. Unfortunately, didn't get the third lightning off, only got 2 building, which is tower damage, and which was fine. But right here he's got a bunch of barbarians incoming and the Royal Giant, and I was kind of like, uh-oh, this is not good. So I had to zap him, slow him down a little bit so he could take care of some of the barbarians. Unfortunately, his Royal Giant is still at full health. He once again fireballs my princess, and we're losing our tower like crazy. And thank goodness my Royal Giant switched aggro to, or switched damage to the cannon. I can't talk right now. A lot of stuff going on. Okay, I'm just gonna slow down. I'm like mixing up all my words. I almost said barbarians for a Hog Rider, but okay. His Goblin Hut is right there. I just need my Royal Giant to literally get like a couple shots on this tower so I can lightning spell it. It gets one more, it's at 380. I dropped my cannon here just to slow down his push, and then I waited for my lightning spell because the time is running out, so this is gonna be a split second. Zap it, and I was gonna zap his troops, but our time ran out, so then there we go. Close victory, came down to the wire, but we pulled it out. Not bad. So yeah, those are the last 2 battles that I had. I didn't get too many trophies, 17 and 19. But we're gonna be continuing on here. Let's hope I can get a win, because I do not want to fall back under 4,000. But oh gosh, this guy is 4,095. If we win, we'll get a crap ton of trophies. If we lose, we'll probably be like 3,990. We'll see. So right off the bat, I don't really have a good thing to drop. He probably, okay, he's got cannon. There's no reason for me to zap that. I need to get to my cannon though, for sure. Where the heck is my cannon? Is it on the bottom of my battle deck? Yes it is. I'm actually gonna drop the goblins. Get rid of his princess. He got some decent damage on my tower out of that fireball and everything. So it sucked how my cards were aligned right there, to be honest. I really needed my cannon up earlier, but that's okay. We'll drop a Royal Giant here. We know he has a cannon. We know he has Zap, Princess, Barbarians, Giant. Okay. We'll drop our Hog Rider. See what he's gonna drop. The mechanics, I like it. You guys saw how his giant forced my my troops to go, or my Hog Rider to go for the tower. I really like that. Really like seeing that. I don't know if I'm not gonna zap these barbarians. They should go down. So he stopped his push. I'll drop a hog. I don't really have good cards to drop right now. I need to take care of this princess. Alrighty. So we're in double elixir. We can actually do stuff now. We almost 450. We need a little bit more tower damage on his tower. He's most likely gonna drop his cannon. So that actually took care of 2 barbarians, and his tower is zappable. I'm gonna use skeletons to hopefully take care of his princess. Or not. That's not good. So I just wasted a cannon on this giant. The barbarians on the low down here. Our goblins should take down the tower though, that's good. Alrighty. We're gonna keep distracting these barbarians. Tough battle, man. He's trying to overwhelm me with the giant. Okay. Drop a cannon. He's probably gonna drop a giant in here. That nasty zap, man. Let me kill your princess. Let me do it. Come on. We're getting decent tower damage. Dropping the giant, the regular giant, right on my tower. But time's up. You can't even really realize the time. We'll hit him with a good game. The draw, not bad. So we're still in 4002. We didn't drop out, we didn't go up at all, but hey, it's worth it. Yeah, like when you're recording, you can't really, you can't hear game sound, or the way I record, you can't hear game sound, so you never really, it's different when you can actually hear the game sound and you can tell when like the double elixir music turns on, and you can kind of gauge that the game's almost over. When you're playing with no music, it's different, but either way, still in 4002 trophies. We'll take it. Tough battle at that last there. I want to see his full battle deck. The giant, princess, barbarians, and everything like that. So either way, hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you did, and don't subscribe for more Clash Royale videos. Not really. Have a wonderful day or night, and I'll see you guys.